Question number 14, part 4. If A, B, C, D be the angles of a quadrilateral, then prove that tan half of B plus D plus tan half of A plus C is equal to 0. You know, in a quadrilateral, sum of the angles is 360 degree. So here angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is 360 degree, that is 2 pi. Okay? We need to find the value of this, and also we need to prove that this answer is 0. So because of the quadrilateral, we can write A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degree. Now to prove this, that means tan half of B plus D plus tan half of A plus C. We can write it as tan B plus D by 2, it will be easier, plus this can be written as tan A plus C by 2. It means either you need to find B plus D by 2 or A plus C by 2. So easily we can get it from here. Okay, now how to find this? See, here we are getting A plus B plus C plus D. Now to find B plus D by 2, first you get B plus D, that is 360 minus A plus C. Now dividing both sides by 2, we get B plus D by 2 is equal to 360 divided by 2 is 180 minus A plus C by 2. Okay, so the value of B plus D by 2 is this. Therefore, in place of B plus D by 2, we write tan 180 minus A plus C by 2. And this remains the same, tan A plus B C by 2. Now, this can be taken as theta, and 180 can be written as 90 into 2. So we get tan 90 into 2 minus A plus C by 2 plus tan A plus C by 2. Now, since we are getting even number, n is even, and this angle is coming in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, you know, sine and cosec are positive, but out here we are getting tan, so the sign changes. Minus tan A plus C by 2 plus tan A plus C by 2. So answer is 0. Proof. Next, question number 15, part 2. If A, B, C, D were the angles of a cyclic quadrilateral, then prove that chord A plus chord B plus chord C plus chord D is equal to 0. Now, in a cyclic quadrilateral, you know, the sum of the opposite angles is 180 degree. So, angle A plus angle C is 180 and angle B plus angle D is 180. Okay, sum of the opposite angles is 180 degree. So with the help of this two formula, easily we can prove this. So on the left hand side, what we are getting is chord A plus chord B plus chord C plus chord D. So if you look at this, it is A plus C is equal to 180. So easily we can get the value of either A or C. If you want to find A, then you get 180 minus C. So in place of A, we write 180 minus C plus, now we have one more condition, B plus D is equal to 180. So B is 180 minus D. Therefore, in place of B, we can write 180 minus D. Now, remaining two terms remain the same. So, cot C plus cot D. Now, 180 degree minus C can be written as 90 into 2 minus C plus cot. Similarly, you can write it as 90 into 2 minus D plus cot C plus cot D. Now again we are getting even number, n is even, and this angle lies in the second quadrant. So the answer of this is minus cot C. Similarly, from here we will be getting minus cot D plus cot C plus cot D. Got it out? Answer is 0. Okay, next. Question number 17, part 2. If tan 35 degree is x, then prove that tan 215 degree minus tan 125 degree upon tan 235 degree plus tan 325 degree is equal to 1 plus x square upon 1 minus x square. So in this case, what we need to do is, we have to write each and every trigonometric term in terms of tan 35 degree. So on the left hand side, we can write tan 215 degree minus tan 125 degree upon tan 235 degree plus tan 325 degree. Now as I told you, each and every term should be written in terms of tan 35 so that we can put the value of tan 35 degree to get this answer. So now for tan 215 degree can be written as 180 plus 35. Okay, you can divide it by 90, then we'll get all these things. So here in place of 215 degree, we can write 90 into 2, that is 180 plus 35 minus, next we have tan 125 degree, so it can be written as 90 plus 35. Okay, so it is 90 into 1 plus 35. Now in the denominator we have tan 235 degree, so it can be written as tan 90 into 3, that is 270 minus 35 plus, then we have tan 325 degree. Okay, so it is tan 360 minus 35. 360 means 90 into 4 minus 35. Okay, now for this, as we are given number for n, and the angle lies in the third quadrant. So because of the even number, there is no change in trigonometric ratio. Therefore, we get tan 35. And since it is coming in the third quadrant is positive for tan, so we get tan 35. Now this angle is coming in the second quadrant, and second quadrant is positive for sine and cosec, not for tan. So there is a change in the sign, we get plus cot 35. Why? Because of odd number, we need to change the trigonometric ratio. Now here we have tan 90 into 3 plus 35. So this number is odd. So to change this trigonometric ratio into cot. Now this angle is coming in the third quadrant. Third quadrant is positive for tan. The answer is cot 35. Then we have tan 90 into 4, which is even, minus 35. So if it is even, no change in trigonometric ratio, we get tan 35. And this angle is coming in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is positive for cos or sec. So there is a change in the sign. Now, you know cot theta is 1 by tan theta. So cot 35 degree is 1 by tan 35 degree. You know tan 35 is x. So we get x plus 1 by x upon 1 by x minus x, as tan 35 is x. Now simplifying it, getting the LCM, we get x square plus 1, here 1 minus x square. The answer is 1 plus x square upon 1 minus x square. Good.